Hey, it's Megan. I'm back. Okay, I finished the finale of season 17 of Big Brother, and I'm happy to say second place went to Liz and first place went to Steve. He won it out of the park. He won by 6-3. Now, I thought earlier on in the season that everybody knew that Vanessa was a poker player. They didn't know that. And she revealed it on the finale tonight, and they were happy for her and everything, but she's like $4.5 million she's won playing poker. I mean, wow. She's like one of the well knowns and the one people, obviously know. Well, they were a little surprised. It's kind of similar to how what Derek did last year when he came out with that he was a police officer, because they didn't know that's what he did. I forget what he said he was doing. I don't know if he said security guard or even might have been a bouncer. Or, I don't even remember what he said he did. Honestly, it didn't really matter. But yeah, he was. I don't know if they're really that surprised or what. And the fan favorite that we got to vote on, if you had the live streams and whatnot, was James. He won that. Now, they didn't address the fact that, hello, you were allowed to vote a certain amount of times a day. I voted the first day you were allowed to do that, and you had like almost a week to do that in or something. I couldn't vote after the first day. After that, I couldn't, so there was a problem with the voting, so therefore that could come into play. But honestly, the top three that were up for that was Johnny Mac, James, and Jason, and I had voted completely for James, so I'm glad that he won that. Um, and Steve looked like he was about um, he was either gonna empty his bladder or hurl. I mean, he looked like his nerves were just getting to be like this. He won a $500,000, and I'll bet you that $500,000 will sustain him for a while because he'll be smart about it, because he's good with numbers. So, maybe somebody will see him on there and he'll find his love, or she'll find him, or he'll find her. But I hope when he finds the person he's meant to be with, they're not going to go for him because of his money. Now, um, all the cast members that were on the season came back, and Audrey, I guess she did the ombre thing with her hair, or hombre, however you want to call it, because it's like dark, and then all of a sudden there's like blonde all the way through. It looked different, and it looked like she might have put on a little bit of weight too, because her face looked a little puffy. So, um, it didn't look like anybody was really all that interested in listening to anything that she had to say when she was talking about how America and the country has accepted her, and she gets all these positive things about how she helped this person come out of the closet and come out to their family, and she's just this big inspiration and all this and that. You can tell by looking at everybody that they didn't really even they just kind of were like, they were indifferent to her. She had caused such a ruckus that they were indifferent to her. And I believe Austin had given her a funny look throughout, after she said that, but I could have been wrong. Now, what I did notice is Shelly was eyeballing Clay. She was really like looking over at him and smiling, and she if they had let her, she would have gotten up from her chair and gone over and kissed him or hugged him. And it was nice to see Steve get some recognition in his life for something. Um, I just hope, excuse me, oh, that whatever the case is, he'll succeed in whatever he decides to do with his life. Johnny Mac, he's going to make money, but he's going to have people that want him to come fix their teeth, or that want, yeah, come to him to want them to fix their teeth, that he's going to make bukus of bucks. He might even make more than what he would have made on the show just for people coming and letting him work on them, because he was a doctor on Big Brother. Now, they did announce it's coming back next year. Oh, no, the funny look that I'm talking about, it wasn't at Audrey. It was when they were standing there talking about if you have what it takes to come next season and do it, and Austin kind of had a look like, don't do it, but he didn't say that because it does a lot. It goes to it deals with your psyche, it deals with your mind, your psyche, your mind, your spirits, your everything. I mean, if you can basically sit in a room for 3 months and basically all you do is you do a few competitions, but you sleep a lot, you can eat. If you're a have-not, you have to eat slop, but you eat, sleep, lay around. I mean, there is a pool, but only half of the week can you actually use it, and if it's rainy, you're not going to get in it. And to be honest with you, I didn't see people in the. I saw them off and on in the pool and in the hot tub, but it wasn't a constant thing. So you have to find stuff to do, and you're limited on what you can do. So I'm not thinking that I would be a good candidate for something like that because I mean, yes, I spend a lot of time at my house by myself. I have my electronic devices that TV, internet, phone, whatnot, but it's so much better when you can just enjoy time with people and get away from all this stuff. Not to say I don't enjoy it. Um, I am currently looking for ways to improve my YouTube videos and stuff to you guys. I want to do some filming with my digital camera. I can do video camera on there. I want to do something with that so that I can get a tripod and then excuse me, I want to get a excuse me, like a I saw it's like a sound condenser or a Yeti mic, and I really want one, but I don't know if I want to get one, and I want to know that I will actually enjoy using it and I will get use out of it, but I don't want to spend over $100 for one, and I don't want to get a crappy one either. Um, but I sort of have a style of what I'd like, but the one I'm looking at is between 60 and 80, and the Yeti mic, the really nice one that I want is closer to like 130. So I'm gonna work on getting some better equipment because it's hard when you sit here. Okay, the computer has a built-in webcam. I have a laptop, so therefore you only get a limited space as to where, and you got the boxes on the side of the screen that show the picture and such. I want to get one where I can get the lighting better. I mean, right now I'm just going from the glow of the TV. That's what's giving me my light and the white on the background of the computer screen. But I want to get it better. I want to start getting editing equipment and kind of trim these up a little bit. But one of the next projects I want to do is get all my videos off of YouTube. Um, Still leave them up for people to watch, but I want to back them all up and get them on DVD so that I can have archive of what I've done from where I've started to where I'll end. I think that might be fun to do. So I can look at, because I'm over 200 videos, I'm like at 205 or 206, and I only started uploading in, I believe it was April or May. And I've done that many videos for you guys. I've just literally sat here and talked to you. I've talked your ear off. I know lots of you guys probably have never even finished every one of my videos. I don't even know if anybody's watched from the beginning of episode or the video 1 all the way till the end of this video. I mean, my sister I know listens to them a lot at work when she'll listen to my videos, which is nice and I appreciate that. I love you, Sarah. Um, and my friends, I have a friend in Alaska, David. Thanks for watching and listening. And then my friend, our friends in North Carolina, Stephen, thank you for listening to me, and Aunt Margie and Barbara, and um, I'm not really sure who else watches my videos and takes the time to really listen to them. So thank you guys for watching, and all the other people, Joey, I know you watch them sometimes, and Jen, if you're watching them, thank you, and anybody else who watches my videos, thank you so much. I make them for you guys. I make them for my sanity too, but I'm impressed that I've gotten over 200 out, and I've done that in less than a year. And actually, June, July, August, September, I've done it in less than 6 months. So that to me is an impressive goal. Now, do I think I'll hit 500 by December 31st? I don't know. But I think I'm not going to put more on me than I can handle. I'm going to strive for a little bit, baby steps, meet that goal, and strive for another one and meet that goal and work my way up. I'm not going to stop at 500. If I still have plenty of stuff to talk about, you guys are going to get videos. If for some reason someday I decide I don't want to do them anymore, then, I'll start in. If I find something else to do, then I might do that. But for now, this works. This helps me keep my mind. Well, it doesn't really help me keep my mind clear. It just helps me be able to have an outlet. Um, so, excuse me, it's allergies. I get itching and I get the runny nose. So, um, thank you for listening and watching, and have a great day, everybody. And, excuse me, Stephen, if you actually, um, not Stephen in North Carolina, but Stephen, that one big brother, if you happen to actually watch people's videos and stuff, you played an admirable game. You kept to yourself a lot. You internalized a lot of this stuff, and when things were too hard for you, you had to talk it out, and you'd sit there and talk to the camera and talk to your mom, and that's kind of like the same thing. You probably could do something like this where you're talking to people and post it online, but at this point, you're going places, and at least you're in the limelight. You've got your 90 days worth of fame and probably another year or so. So, all right. Congrats to the winners of Big Brother tonight, and this is Megan signing off for now. Bye.